sorry. I like your strategy with small.
Welcome to Senate Education, Friday afternoon, May 6th, 2:03 p.m. We are looking at an amendment from Senator Pearson on H716. H716 is the House Miscellaneous Education Bill, which is right now in appropriations. And Senator Pearson, we have the amendment before us, and the floor is yours.
Thank you. Chris Pearson, Senator from Chittenden. When I have long been advocating for paying for schools through an income tax, as we do for 2/3 of homeowners. They're income sensitized, sort of making that uniform for Vermonters, much better reflection of your ability to pay, particularly as we watch this explosive housing market. And you know, over the years, there's been little fits and starts, and 2 years ago, I think, we commissioned a tax sort of analysis. Actually, Senator Brock was the lead on that. Mr. Chair, when you were in finance, you'll recall, and they looked at sort of different parts of our tax structure, including whether or not it was advisable to consider this kind of a change. They said yes, it is, and they did a lot of work, and they kind of got us closer. And we talked about it in finance. The task force on pupil weighting talked about it and actually included it in their recommendation. We this year took testimony. JFO has been getting more and more data, but it's a big change, and so and we're not quite ready. There's interest upstairs in House, various committees there. So I don't usually like studies. I don't usually ask for studies, but in the weighting bill, you'll recall we directed tax to help us answer some of the questions. This builds on that and would set up a legislative study committee, 3 senators, 3 House members, look at, I've tried to outline some questions. Senator Cummings, Senator Kitchell added a line. Senator Kitchell in particular was interested in on number 6 about impact of what happened. Basically, she's worried that we sort of take out room on income tax if you put schools there. So that's a very valid question.
What do you mean take out?
Well, if you use the income tax to pay for schools, then you need another $10 billion for the general fund. The argument is even if you don't have room. So anyway, so she added that. That's what it is. It's not wildly exciting. I thought maybe 6 meetings. I don't think it needs to be the deep dive that the weighting task force did, but my hope is, I'm supportive, right? I want this to be ready, but either way, it's a big lift, and it would benefit from more vetting. JFO has kind of got more data than they've ever had, but frankly couldn't answer a lot of our questions in finance, and we ran out of time. And so this is an attempt to extend the conversation, and if it's appropriate, maybe be ready in January, having done some of that.
No, thanks. So my only question is a little bit of timing. So this would take some money, a little tiny bit of money.
Yeah.
So if we give it sort of the green light today, can you run it down and just make sure they're going to be okay to give it the green light when we get to the floor?
I absolutely will do that.
Okay.
Technically, because the floor amendment, it wouldn't kick the bill to approach. And like I said, Senator Cummings worked with Senator Kitchell and tweaked the language. So I know she's aware of it.
Great. And
the approach is aware of it. I will. It's been on my mind.
Yeah, and just to green light it.
I'm going to look like an idiot if I stand up and then she stands up and says,
right.
6 meetings. That's not going to work for me or anybody. So yes, I'm more than happy to make sure that she can support that, and as I understand it, the Ledge Council itself has kind of a budget with a little squish for these kinds of things. So I don't think it would require an appropriation. I think it's sort of
because it's really the House and Senate members that get
Yeah, and it comes out of
That's
our
so
operating
small.
budget.
Yeah,
Yeah, so typically that's what you say, but it is.
and you've
well
got
worth
here
it.
just 3 House members, 3 senators,
Yeah,
different political parties.
I mean, that, all of that, I said, whatever the standard is.
Yeah, okay.
I think 3 and 3 works. I mean, if you all want to suggest things, I'm very open to that, but I figured that might allow us, like, somebody from here, somebody from finance, someone from pros. I mean, that would be up to the committee on committees, but there is a logic to pulling in different committees, I think.
Any questions for Senator Pearson about this?
Yeah, no, I think that there's, the work that's already been done on this will be available. We have a thing to do,
Senator Hooker?
moving in the right direction.
Okay,
So I think Senator Birchwood?
Are you just gonna be the only sponsor? Are you looking for co-sponsors? Do you want-
Actually, Senator Hardy had asked to be put on it. I would welcome any and all more people coming on. I think sends a stronger message.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this committee, I'm looking, Senator Terry, you okay?
Yeah.
You're already in control. So.
Neutral.
You're out
It's
of here.
basically caucusing with the Democrats. So is
Do
there
you
anyone
want to
that?
take it over or just come on with me?
No, I think just coming on with you, it's your work. Is there someone who does not want to be on it? In all seriousness, if somebody objects. Otherwise, if you put the committee on there,
I'd love to. Okay, thank you.
and then and that is certainly our endorsement. And then if you would, if you can get it up there today, and it
Yeah,
can be on
I will
the
do that,
calendar, and we can go from there.
We're doing this for Monday.
Yeah, we may, depending on what you learn over the
Yes.
weekend.
There's a Z in Terrancini, right?
Okay.
You might want to send this to the editors.
There's 6 of you.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. Okay.
There are usually 8, but 2 people are absent. So we just do it.
So, thank you. That's terrific. Well, jeez. I was just hoping you'd say that's okay, but this is wonderful. Thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate
no,
that.
thank you.
Yeah, we'll see. And my sense is there are folks up, it won't be complicated upstairs, but.
Yeah, I'll give it, the chair a heads up. I think it seems like it would be something that they'll support. And I think it helps kind of get us over the finish line with stage 17, yeah, 7/16.
Okay, great. Thank you much.
Thanks.
I know there are some House members that really would like to see this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Chris. Senator Hooker, we're not finished. So I think you can take us offline, committee. I think our